Hey, good morning, everybody. Derek Atchley here, chiropractor, personal coach, coach for the Master Key Mastermind Alliance, dad, husband, all that good stuff, right? So, this morning, with a great backdrop of the balloons and special shapes later, what we're going to talk about is your story. Now, the other day, what I noticed is my video skipped and my voice and my lips stopped working together, and it looked like a bad Chinese movie, you know, from like the 1950s with Godzilla coming at you or something. So if that happens again, just turn away, don't look at me, and just listen, okay? Watch for my blog. I'm working on getting that up, derekatchley.com. And anyway, so we'll go from there. So stories. So what kind of stories am I talking about? Am I talking about like Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, those kinds of stories? No. Look, I'm talking about the stories that we've told ourselves for sometimes decades, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And it can be about success. It can be about what you can achieve in life. It can be about what you can do in the gym. It can be about what you can do a 5K in. It can be about what your relationships are going to be like. It can be about anything. But we tell ourselves stories day in and day out. And we tell ourselves stories in here. And the most powerful voice that we have is the voice inside of our head. Right? That's the biggest critic. It's our biggest champion. It's the biggest thing that we have going for us or against us. I have a great, well, I don't want to say a great friend. We've a new friend, and he's a great guy, Matt Trainer, and he posted a blog yesterday about the stories in your head and about being successful and how it's really up to you whether or not you want to achieve whatever level of success you want to achieve. It's only you holding you back. Right? And those stories play out in all four areas of our life: our body, our being, our balance, and our businesses. Right? So it might play out in our bodies that, you know, you just keep saying, I'm 150 pounds. That's just what I am. I just can't gain weight, can't lose weight, can't do it. I'm 150 pounds. And those stories are more powerful than you've ever realized, because the power of the subconscious mind is more powerful than anything you can think of. Right? There was a study done years ago, and what they did is they took three groups of guys, and they had these guys practice free throws. The first group of guys practiced 100 free throws a day physically. The second group of guys didn't practice at all, and the third group of guys practiced 100 free throws in their mind every day, right? So the outcome of this study was that the group that practiced and the group that visualized shooting the free throws had the same outcome, had the same improvements. There was a double-blind study done about knee surgery, and what they did was the placebo group was they didn't do a surgery, but they cut the knee, and the other group was they actually did the knee surgery. The group that actually just had the cut on the knee but not the actual surgery had better outcomes than the actual knee surgery group. So what am I trying to tell you with these stories? What am I trying to tell you with these examples? I'm trying to tell you that what you think you create, the world within creates the world without. So what are you creating in here that gets created out there? Everything in your world you've created in here. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. It's a manifestation of what you've been thinking. Now, some of you are going to say, whoa, Derek, there's been some bad things happen in my life. I didn't create that. So maybe you didn't create that exact event, but the way you talk to yourself, the way you expect life to come at you and to you, you created that to happen. You set that up to happen. You know, if you're always walking around going, my life sucks, bad things happen to me, I can't believe bad things are going to happen to you. And the varying degrees of bad is irrelevant, because the universe, your mind, your subconscious doesn't know varying degrees. It doesn't know the difference between $1 and $1 billion. The subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a little bit bad and a lot bad, right? So what you tell yourself gets manifested in varying degrees because it doesn't know. So one of the things we've talked about before is clarity, and we probably should go back and talk about that again, and I'll make a note to talk about that tomorrow, because clarity is king, right? And we've talked about that. Go back and look on my YouTube channel. I've got that posted, and I think I have it titled Clarity is King, but we'll talk about it again. So you've got to be crystal clear about what you're conceiving and perceiving in your mind, and you've got to stop the freaking stories. You've got to stop the stories about what you're creating. Start creating new stories. Start writing new stories. It's really up to you. You are the author of your life, and it's up to you what you create. And it's up to you what you manifest. Guys, you guys are awesome. And you can achieve and attain and be anything in this little world that you want to be. All you have to do is get clear, change the stories, and start putting one foot in front of the other. Do your outcome goals, do your targets, do the things we talk about, and start changing the stories. It takes 21 days to 30 days to change a behavior, right? Start changing the stories. And in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, your outcomes are going to start being different. So my challenge for you today is address and realize the stories that you're telling yourself and think about whether they're benefiting you or hurting you, and change them. Change the world within and start changing the world without. Guys, I love you. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Love, light, peace. See you guys later.